problem with complacency is it's really insidious. You cannot see it except in retrospect, and by then it's too late. Clients are tired of not being able to get accurate information fast enough or accurate enough from construction companies. And from now on, he said they're going to start recommending to their clients that they give an advantage over price to companies who can give them what they need in terms of information and analysis and then act on it the fastest. It's right at our fingertips. We just have to have a little more confidence. These buildings that we're turning over are so complicated, the clients don't know how to run them anymore. They're terrified. They're more terrified that we'll finish construction than that we won't finish construction because they don't know how to run what we're giving them anymore. Listen, please. Leadership and innovation require us to stand alone in the world. That's why it's so tough. We just keep getting better and better and better at doing the same thing, then we will be the last buggy whip manufacturer. Leadership means being out in front of our competitors, but that means we have to step confidently into the unknown. Pretty soon, buildings will be manufactured as much as built on a site, and we're not ahead of the game. Is there any part of your job right now that a computer can do 10 years from now? Because if there is, you better think. If I keep my thinking scattered enough, no computer is ever going to catch up with me. So I've got a plan. I'm hoping you've got a plan. The age of the broker GC, where we sub everything out, is coming to a close. The age of the master builder, where we do everything and control the risk, and it's technology driven, it's not just a strategy, is upon us. Through the modular building factories where the 3D printing is happening, through the project management process, to the angle of the window shade at 5 o'clock at night to control the energy consumption. Cradle to grave is not some marketing innovation, it's the unavoidable result of the IT revolution engulfing the industry. And that's where we're going to be 10 years from now if we're going to survive. That's what I think. Let me put it another way. If you don't, then somebody else controls you. You're either in or you're out. You either win or you lose. I don't believe there's any company out there that has a better opportunity to create its own future than the great people at this company. We don't have just the opportunity to create our own future. We have the opportunity to create our clients' future. We have the opportunity to create our competitors' future. How cool is that? We had the guts to pioneer our own software. You know, maybe Gate 3, 10 years from now, will be fabulous. Maybe it will have been overtaken. But at least we tried, and we will try, and we will succeed. I get that there's still a risk. We didn't just turn over our future to some big software company. We all know this industry is going to be overtaken by technological change. It's going to be thrilling. It's going to be dangerous. It's going to be full of opportunities. We're going to have to think about whether we actually have the guts to lead. Revolution is going to change everything you do. You know that. Quantum computing, artificial intelligence, robotics, materials innovations like 3D printing just being one example, means that every single thing in society, period, will be digitized. By the year 2025, 50% of North America's GDP will be produced by machine processes without any human intervention. Not in construction? Yeah, right. We know that the quantum computing people and the robots are coming after us. Construction makes up 15% of all economic activity everywhere in the world. It's too big a number. We're really sitting ducks for these people. They want to do to EllisDon, you know, what Uber did for taxis and Airbnb. We all know those stories. But we are the legacy company now being threatened. We are the creative, entrepreneurial people who can do what the machines won't do. I actually don't believe that traditional construction expertise will be enough for EllisDon to survive even 10 years. The robots are going to have the skills. This entrepreneurial fearlessness is not just the past EllisDon, and it is not just the present EllisDon. It must be now and forever the very soul of EllisDon. It actually comes before construction. That's why the future can be so strong if we don't lose it. I don't believe that Autodesk or Oracle or any of those other arrogant Silicon Valley eggheads want to get down in the mud with us and guarantee service commitment dates. I'm absolutely convinced that this entrepreneurial courage is going to continue to be the key to our success. So what will the future bring? I don't know. Nobody knows. The key isn't, I don't believe, to know. Data is the new oil or the new crack cocaine. You know, data, oh my God, data, I love data. Maybe it's both. But it is not to be ignored. It probably is. We're going to get mud on our clothes, going to get blood on our faces. You know what I'm going to say next. If we stay smarter and nicer and more entrepreneurially courageous, we will certainly win. And we will deliver to each other careers that none of us ever thought possible. We need to ask ourselves if we're going to be the leader in the race and on the cutting edge, or if we're going to wait and see what's proven before adapting to that change. We got to move. We got to go faster.